Hello guys. So this is my first video where I talk about John and mine collaboration where John made a drawing from some keywords that I just gave him. You can see them at the top, the keywords. So this painting is meant to come true, and so as I stated, we're going to look at this. We're going to look at specifically how it comes true. This video here is you could see it as a first video where I show the actual that there's something moving on the world stage. There's something like you can already see that it's the news reacted a little bit, and this video here is just me showing you that okay, it's not exactly top news that I'm going to show you. As I stated over here, I stated that I will be able to talk about top news in relation to his drawing, but it's going to be something good enough to make a point that yes indeed we're painting the future. Okay, that's it. So so he made a drawing of electric cigarette, and we already saw some connections like this drawing. I realized later that it's some kind of perfection that I couldn't have made myself, so it's just great. And I actually did a video only kind of praising this artwork here, that like, or the result of what I told him. I'm just perplexed how it's already connecting without even any news. But this video is about news, so yeah, December 28th, electric cigarette, that's the focus. So electric cigarette is vaping, and directly the day after there came an article. So this is December 31st, but I'm going to show you another article soon, which is December 30th, connecting to something that happened on December 29th. So you see it here. December 29th, you had a murder where six teens are charged with murder over a vape pen sale, and so yes, like this is what we were drawing, but in addition, as you will see, it goes deeper because two of these suspects of murder has my name. So my name is Christopher, and so this is about vape pens. We scroll down a bit, we see here two suspects that are named Christopher, and that's me. So we have a murder, and what you have to realize here is that all that we did, like, please just don't think about this too much in a dark way here. Like, just see this in a neutral way. Just try to do that. I know that this is like I would never do something like these guys did here. Okay. I'm trying to get you to realize that, to think about it in another way. Okay. So two of the murder suspects has my name. Okay. And it's about vape pen sale, and it's the day after the drawing, the drawing of a vape pen or electric cigarette. So and as I said, this video is just meant for you to realize that this is real. Okay, and later I expect I expect the top news to come. I do. And it's just we're just warming up here. Okay, we're just warming up. additionally, we saw, so I want you to remember, besides from the name Christopher here, I want you to remember that, like you see two here are Giménez, you see? Two of the murder suspects are Giménez. Well, the day after the drawing of John Steele, you had Cecilia Giménez, the artist of the famed drawing Monkey Christ, dies at the age of 94. And this connects to John. You could say it connects a bit, especially to him, I would say, because he has some books of poetry, and all of them has a front, or has a cover, either front or back cover of a monkey. And I'm going to show that to you because I actually have one of these books. Something that, so you can see on the front that there's a monkey. And if you look on the back, you see John Steele. This is indeed him. And why did I get this book? I got it because, so yeah, you basically see monkeys on all sides here. I got it because I saw some interconnection some time ago connected to the what was it, the Baltimore Key Bridge fall, okay? And I kind of got interested, and then I noticed something more, like something connecting to a drawing that, or a painting that I did later. But the whole point here is that it's not only about the monkey here, but it's also connecting to the vaping. So she did a restoration, and it looks like before there's the restoration, it looks like Christ is vaping here. You see, blowing to the side, something like that, blowing out vape, like he's smoking an electric cigarette here, and the smoke is going out of the mouth, you see. So we have that. We also have a scroll. There's a scroll here, and you see I showed a scroll when the first time here when I do a video. It's the first time I have this scroll here, and it's connecting to Gimenez artwork that she's restoring. And maybe you can't really say that this is not really, oh, this is not really top news here. This is not really top news. But what I'm doing now is to show you that directly after we did the drawing, we're seeing a connection to Monkey, to John Steele. We're seeing a connection to the vaping, to the scroll. We're seeing, so that's the date of her death, December 29th. We're seeing a connection to something happening, that there is a tension in the air about vaping. There has to be, there basically has to be something big happening. And we see this directly the day after, and the first news about this pops up on December 30th, but it happens on December 29th. The murder in relation to VAPE PENs, where two of the murder suspects has my name, you see. Two of them has my name, and I'm like you. Yeah, it's my name is Christopher. You can find that everywhere. And Giménez are two of the other suspects, which is the same as her. She's also Giménez. So, and you have the monkey again. Like it's all connecting. It's all connecting. So yes, like this is basically like what is the chance that there's going to be a vape pen murder where two of the murder suspects has my name, and it happens directly the day after the painting of vape or electric cigarette. What is the chance of that? I'm asking you. And then you start realizing that yes, there is indeed something going on. And what's happening, so that's the thing also. I'm not talking about everything that I know. And why do I do like that? It's because I'm not respected for what I do. I'm like, people don't admit what I do. Admitting what I do here, and what John did, means also to realize what, like, there's something novel in what's being done here. This is a novelty in what we're doing. And yeah, and this, and as I said also, I'm involving other people in this experience here, because that's it's a base of reality. Like, one of the pillars of reality is some sort of love, unity, and things like that. And I'm trying to do what I can when it comes to that, and that involves a form of vulnerability also, because I'm being vulnerable when I share a keyword. Like, I'm actually being vulnerable because that's some kind of, it's some kind of thought that lives. It's a living thought, and the world stage is just waiting to express it. The world is waiting for a keyword, for something to happen. And I know this, you know, and that's why that's why I'm able to just show you something like this, where I say that, okay, John is going to draw something, and then that's going to happen, you know. I can be certain of that, because it's like I realize how this works, okay? And as I said, I would love to talk more about that, but we're not in that kind of environment. There's not the environment for talking about exactly how things work. And but I have a, yeah, there's not any such an environment. And yeah, that's just how it is. So what now? Like, as I said, or today is January 3rd, and what I do is that I expect that there's going to be more things to talk about. There's going to be more top news in relation to Jon's drawing. We already saw, we have already seen, like, what I presented in this video is some sort of activity in the world. The world is listening to this. I mean, not the it's so hard to explain this, and as I said, I don't want to explain all of it. I don't want to do that for the sake of this environment, that and the people. There's no one commenting, you know. Of course I'm not going to talk about the details, and there's almost no one sharing what I do here. But you know, what do? I open up, I share anyways with people like Jan, who I also realized on my own he does something like this. And but you can also, like, basically anyone, absolutely no. um, I believe that uh, you all have soul, that and the soul has some kind of intelligence in it, and that intelligence is capable of just making something like this from a keyword. Okay, so if you want to do that, just email me. I'll just write the email here. Wait. Yeah. So uncanny introduction proton at protonmail.com. And basically I've done many of these kind of drawings myself also, but I like the idea of having a collaboration for John's sake also, and also it's like it's good for everyone. It's good for him. It's good for anyone that would like to do this. But there's also a kind of it, for me at least, when I do a painting, it can get very personal, how these keywords work. And in the best case scenario, a keyword and what is going to be painted is going to be a bit provoking and sensitive, so that you feel something when you draw it, right? I mean, I think that's important for the result also. So I think I'll just end the video. So let me conclude what this video was about. Okay, so it was me just showing the first signs, you could say, or the first news showing an interconnectivity with the drawing that John did in collaboration with me, right? And that's according to also what I said, like we're going to be able to talk about this. I said so, and there it is. We're beginning to be able to talk about this, and because of this stuff and this stuff, you know. So yeah, that's how it is. And due to, like, of course I can't talk about I can't talk about every detail. I basically know, I know things that obviously other people don't, and I realized that there's no there's no reason to explain actually the details about it, as I said. But I wish I could talk more about this. I think there's so many videos that I've done, so I said a lot already. Yeah, so we can expect a continuation of this now. The Absolem's electric cigarette. You can expect it to continue. I expect it to continue also. Where is it going to lead? Where it's going to go? We'll see. So yeah, see you another time. Bye bye.